People who end up rich almost never look rich at the start. They just behave a little strangely. Long before the money arrives, the habits do. And almost all of them are quiet enough that nobody around you notices. Not the loudest person in the room, not the most confident, usually the most patient one. Here are 8 silent signs you will probably be rich one day. Sign 1. You are strangely comfortable being bored. Most people need something happening every single minute. You can sit with nothing and not reach for anything. That is patience, and patience is the only thing compounding actually pays for. Sign 2. You feel no urge to prove anything. You buy things you want, not things that answer a question nobody asked. Because every purchase made for an audience is rented, not owned. The people who stop performing are the ones who quietly get to keep their money. Sign 3. You think in years while everyone else thinks in weekends. A bad month does not scare you. A bad decade would. So you make choices that look boring today and obvious 10 years from now. Time is the only advantage you cannot buy back later. Sign 4. Idle money makes you uncomfortable. Most people feel safe when cash just sits there. You see a worker standing around doing no job at all. So you give every coin a task before it has a chance to disappear. Sign 5. You would rather be corrected than flattered. Compliments feel nice for an hour. A correction saves you years. So you ask the uncomfortable question instead of the safe one. People who cannot hear bad news keep paying for it. Sign 6. You track the small numbers nobody else bothers with. You know what leaves your account every month without opening anything. Not because you are cheap, because attention is where the leaks show up first. What you measure quietly starts to fix itself. Sign 7. Your circle is small and nobody in it is a spectator. You stopped spending money to stay in rooms that cost you more than they gave. The people around you talk about what they are building, not what they just bought. You become the average of the habits you sit next to. Sign 8. You finish boring things. Anyone can start. Starting feels like a party. Month 7 is where almost everybody quietly disappears. You stay after it stops being interesting. That alone puts you ahead of most people. Notice what none of these 8 signs were about. None of them required a high salary, a rich family, or good luck. Every one of them is a way of behaving, and behavior is free. That is also why they are so easy to ignore for another 10 years. So pick one, just one, the one that made you uncomfortable while listening. Run it quietly for a year and stop telling people about it. The signs are silent for a reason. So is the result, right up until it is not.